Hey, I'm cooking tonight, and I'm going to show you how the quickest way to the bedroom is through the kitchen. How do you do that? Well, you're going to cook for your partner, but you're going to do more than that. You're going to plan the meal, you're going to shop for the meal, you're going to cook the meal, you're going to clean up everything, and I guarantee you, even if you're making something simple like my baked bean recipe, it's going to go a long way in that department. What makes it different is the meat that I put in. Every time I barbecue, if I barbecue on the grill, I make steaks, I make pork chops, whatever it is I'm making, if there's anything left, any leftovers, instead of sandwiches the next day, a lot of times I'll put that in the freezer to use in these baked beans, and I think that's the difference. That's what makes these beans really, really good. Plus, I use a really good barbecue sauce. I use Casey Masterpiece. Why do I use Casey Masterpiece? Because I'm from Kansas City, and I think Kansas City barbecue is the best in the world, and I'll fight you on it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to chop up our meat. We're going to make, I don't know, they're going to be about half-inch chunks of this meat. And I could tell you what everything is. I think this is a pork loin that I slow cooked. That's going in. All different kinds of meats can go in here. The other thing we're going to do in this recipe is we're going to use just this one pot. We're going to mix everything in this pot. We're going to put this pot in the oven to bake in it. So you're only going to have really one pot to clean up, which is awesome if you're planning a meal, shopping for a meal, cooking a meal, and cleaning up. The less you have to clean up, the better. So the next thing we're going to do, we're going to add in our baked beans. I use vegetarian beans, mostly because even though I'm adding meat to this dish, if you buy the pork and beans in the store, it generally comes with this little gooey kind of white thing that sits on the top of the can, and I'm not sure that it's really food, so it's definitely unpleasant. So that's why I use this kind of beans. So we're also going to use soy sauce. We're going to use 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. Goes right in the pot. We're going to use 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Goes right in the pot. We're going to use a teaspoon of good Dijon mustard. This is Grey Poupon. They can pay me later for the name. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And I'm going to use 1/4 cup of Casey, in this case, Casey Masterpiece Original Barbecue Sauce, but you can use any barbecue sauce you like, your favorite sauce. Just use your favorite sauce, and that's all she wrote. So just give this a quick stir. Gonna mix this up, make sure that it's all mixed together. And we're gonna add our meat. This is about 1 cup of meat. I know because I know, but I actually measured it before. So it's about 1 cup of meat that we've chopped up. We're gonna add to this dish. I mean, there's a lot of meat in here. It's pretty hearty. It almost could be a main course with some biscuits or some toast, or a big slab of ribeye and some hot dogs and a hamburger, you know, however much meat you want to eat. This goes into a very low oven, hence my shirt, 225 degrees. I would say a little hotter than that. I'm going to put it in a 300-degree oven for about an hour. Everything's cooked, so you're not really cooking anything. You're just getting all the flavors to kind of work together and marry and taste beautiful. So into the oven it goes. Okay, all right, so it's been about an hour. We're gonna pull these guys out of the oven. Let's see what we got. We got barbecue baked beans. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Barbecue baked beans as a side dish or as a meal all in itself. With that, see all the meat that we cut up in there? That was got a new life in my beans. So that's it for now. Until next time, we'll see you.